Good day, everyone. My name is Maria Kondzielska, and you are watching Poland Daily Culture. And we are right now in one of the most beautiful places in Warsaw, and that is the Royal Castle. With me is Professor Wojciech Fałkowski, who is the director of the place.
Yes, I am.
And since we are right now in one of the most beautiful halls in the castle, and that is the Great Hall, we always ask ourselves this question: what was left from the building, which was historical building, which was destroyed during the World War II? Because unfortunately, we all know that the Germans destroyed the building, and only few parts were left.
Not only few parts. All castle was ruined, was destroyed completely to the ground. Some bricks left, and we had to rebuild, not to renew, but to rebuild this house from the first stage, from the first level, from the first bricks. Question what's left from the original is appropriate, and we can distinguish some parts of this ballroom where we are. Darker parts are original. So if you see some parts golden palmette or parts of the walls, you can distinguish some darker, small parts, and these are original. This castle was for many hundred years a sign of Polish independence, sovereignty, and greatness of Polish nation. So this is why Germans destroyed it completely as a sign of Polish independence. And this is also the answer for what reason the communists refused for 25 years after the war to rebuild it. The same reason. They didn't want to renew the sign of Polish independence. Even they decided to rebuild Old Town and great parts of Warsaw, completely ruined as well. The castle, we call it the castle, is the house of Polish nation, and the nation decided to pay for the reconstruction of the
whole
castle,
place, absolutely.
Yeah, of the place.
And just going back to the history, because of course we say that the city of the kings is Krakow, where is the beautiful Wawel, which was originally also the place of the king and the castle of the king. But how did it happen that later on in our history the kings decided to move the capital city here to Warsaw and start to live here in this castle and work from this castle?
Well, Wawel is the place which remains to time of paganism in Poland. So even before establishing of Polish country, of Polish state, this was the place of rulers of the region. And Piast, the first dynasty of Polish kings, decided to sit in this place, Wawel, which is the hill over the city. So this was the place from which the ruler could see how people are going on and what is really in the city, in Krakow, in the region, in all state. But at the end of 16th century, the old model of ruling the country, which became very large, from Moscow to Berlin, we can say, almost. They decided the new dynasty of kings, which came from Sweden, Vasa. So the first king from this dynasty decided to move to Warsaw. At that time, Warsaw was a small city only, but had one privilege, to organize Polish parliament, Polish Sejm. And through this, let's say, channel, Warsaw became a very significant and very important point on political map of Poland.
And also it is kind of located in the center. When it comes to traveling, it's in the center, so it's easiest to get everywhere else. Because since from Krakow, it's always a little bit longer, at least, to the seashore.
The distance to Baltic Sea is shorter, yeah.
Absolutely. So that's how this place became the royal castle, and that's how it's placed the center of politics and creating of Poland and our country. So I hope our viewers will want to visit it and learn a little bit more about the history, and we will tell you how it developed and changed in the next episode. And thank you very much for watching Poland Daily Culture.